Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business here. We're going to start you off with an oracle card just to test out the energetic waters for my lovely Aquarian people out there. I hope you're all fantastic, my friends. Shuffle it up one time, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on. It's always very interesting. Let's get this first card out here. What do we got for Aquarius, please? What's going on for my friends? There we go. Popped out super quick for you there. So we do have this card of reminiscing. I do believe this showed up in the Sagittarius reading as well. This is an in-depth card that can speak about, yes, communication with all the letters, but there's a big link to the past. There's a big link to the memories. Now, before we really break that down, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping its third eye, I'd really appreciate it. I'm sure it could use your enlightenment. But let's get into the reading. Enough of the plugs. Okay, you see this lovely lady here, her eyes are closed. So, of course, we could think of someone who's thinking, maybe sleeping, but there's other signs here that point us to the meaning. She's holding that locket. Lockets are usually indicative of close held memories, something that somebody holds very near and dear to their heart. So this could be reminiscing. You might be thinking back on the past fondly, maybe not even fondly, but notice there's also letters and different writings here. So this could be wanting to send a message or wanting to speak to somebody, get that message or reach out. So we have a lot of different things here, but there is a link to the past showing up here for whatever reason, whether it's history you have with an individual, a situation you may have dealt with in the past that's similar to what you're going through now. So please do with that what you will. And we're going to get into tarot. As I always say, that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. But we're going to get you 3 in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. So let's shuffle it one time, my guides. What do we got here for Aquarius, please? Early September. So, last week's reading, it was titled A Stressful Situation. And I really hope you haven't been going through anything too stressful, my friends. Last few weeks, the readings for Aquarius have been a little dicey. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it real with you. So hopefully we get a reprieve this week. Hopefully we get some positivity for you, my friends. Because as you know, nothing's ever set in stone with a reading. You only take it how it hits for you. Okay, because this could be other people you're linked to as well. What do we got for Aquarius? Thank you. All right, yeah, this could be somebody that's a little bit nervous. We have the 9 of Swords in position number 1. Makes sense with the energies we've been seeing for the past few weeks. It's all good, all right, because it's only the beginning. Let's get 2 more. Yeah, that is a bit on edge. We have more swords here. We have the 8 of Swords, so we have the 8 and 9 of Swords. Okay, this is very high-strung energy, Aquarius. I hope that's not you. Let's get 1 more. All right, this bodes well. You're going to have a bonus, but on the back end, we have the 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card. Absolutely beautiful. So that is a light at the end of the tunnel for this spread, right? That's a very positive card, especially when we're starting with ones that are a little wound tight. But once again, we have to clarify all of it. And your bonus, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we're going to talk about all this real quick, Aquarius. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. So position number 1, we have the 9 of Swords. I always say when I see this card, it could be somebody that's having a very tough time sleeping or resting. So hopefully you're not having insomnia, or this is someone you're connected to that's having a really tough time sleeping. It's nervousness, it's anxiety, it's tension. It's not the best type of energy. Aside from those themes and archetypes, this could represent the paranormal to me. The 9 of Swords is a card that represents paranormal experiences and things. So you might be seeing shadows out of the side of your eyes a little more than usual when this card pops up. But that doesn't have to be it, of course. But moving to the center, we have the 8 of Swords. Once again, this is another card that could represent someone being wound really tight, nervous, anxious, thinking of something over and over and over. So the fact that we have 2 of these, it could be 2 people in the same mode. So it doesn't just have to be you. It doesn't just have to be someone else. It could be 2 people in that mode, especially with this sword. However, the good thing about this card, if you flip it over, notice she has that sword about to cut that cut that rope free. It's a fleeting type of energy. Yes, it could feel trapped. Yes, it could be somebody feeling bogged down, but it's fleeting. It's not long term, which is good. So this shall pass. Moving to the very back end, which it's one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. We have the Four of Wands, the good old 1111 card. Look at those people. Look how damn happy they are, jumping around, laughing, having a grand old time. This is a card of celebration, happiness. So whether it is literal parties with other people, whether it's something you're celebrating, this is good. It's stable. It could represent the home. It could represent things that are long-term. So the inverse of this Eight of Swords. Another thing with this card, aside from all that, aside from family and the home, this card to me is a card of omens. So like spirit trying to speak to you, spirit trying to send you a message, spirit trying to get your attention through number signs, synchronicities, dreams, especially when we have a Nine of Swords. So you might want to jot your dreams down in this time. But we'll see what that's about. Spirit could be trying to speak to you though, specifically through number signs and dreams. As your bonus, we have the Queen of Cups herself. So some of you might just be linked to a water sign. The Queen of Cups also represents nurturing, loving mother figures as well. But aside from that, it's very powerful, strong emotion. So no, in this time you might be feeling more nurturing and loving than usual, or you might be feeling things extra strong here. The thing we watch out for with the Queen of Swords is that we're not repressing emotions, okay? So with all that being said, we got a lot of things going on here, Aquarius. Let's jump in and clarify. So we're going to shuffle it up one more time for the lovely Aquarius people, my guides. Talk to me. What's going on with my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research. You can rely on your base knowledge of tarot because, as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. What's going on that Nine of Swords? And also, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you have any messages from this spread that you feel like giving to Aquarius, you could just drop it down below. I don't mind. So why is this Nine of Swords here? Why is this Nine of Swords here? Thank you. Yeah, this is someone that's overdoing it. This is somebody that could be doing the most. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright underneath this Nine of Swords. You might be very concerned for somebody, or somebody might be very concerned for you for whatever reason. When I see this Ten of Wands, it's somebody that's carrying a lot of weight. It's somebody that has a lot of weight on their shoulders. So like you might be very concerned for the well-being of another person, or somebody could be concerned for you, like I said. But this is somebody that does the damn most here. That's what I'm seeing, like with the Ten of Wands, with the Nine of Swords. Like this is somebody that's overexerting themselves physically and overexerting themselves mentally, literally burning the candle from both ends. So in this time, you really need to rest and recuperate as well. Aside from those other messages I was giving you, this could be spirit saying like, hey, watch out for these types of energies. Don't overdo it. Don't wind yourself too tight, because we still have that Eight of Swords. This could be somebody that is very nervous here. We're going to keep moving. But yeah, there could be somebody you're very concerned about, okay? Or something could happen that's very concerning. Let's keep it moving. I'm not going to stress on that too much. It is what it is. For some of you, you could just be overdoing it physically and mentally, okay? So let's see what's going on with that Eight of Swords for Aquarius. I try my best not to convolute the messages or overcomplicate them for you. What do we got here? Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. Now, with the vice versa tarot, the cards don't literally pop up in reverse. The Page of Wands, hopefully you're not having issues with a fire sign or somebody younger. But this page usually is somebody that burns out their energy. They're not focused on the right thing. And this could absolutely be someone who has like some scathing words. We have like fire and air throughout most of this spread. Swords represent air, wands represent fire. Aside from that bonus Queen of Cups, this is all explosive, volatile energy, which has been in your readings for a few weeks right now. So just know that the explosive energy is still lingering around for Aquarius. But when I see the Page of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that is wasting their energy on something. So like I said, somebody wound tight, somebody really nervous, anxious could still be it. But they're stressing about things that are out of their control. Here with this Eight of Swords and this Page in reverse. Like this isn't something that this person could take action on right now. They're stressing about something that's out of their hands. So watch out for these types of energies. The nervousness, the stressfulness. Absolutely. And with all this fire-air combination, this page in reverse could represent harsh words as well. So beware of that. Beware of conflict. We do have a couple of warnings in this spread, Aquarius, about health and well-being. We have possible saltiness in the center. Let's get over to the Four of Wands, see what that's about. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is that Four of Wands here? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we have the Sun card in the upright underneath the Four of Wands. Spirit's got your back, my friends. This is something paying off for you in the end, big time. This is a huge or massive payoff. Like, the stress might be worth it. The hard work might be worth it. The anxiety will be worth it in the end. This is beautiful. Now, for some of you, you might be connected to Leo. Sure, that could be it. But when I have the Four of Wands with the Sun, these are so celebratory and beautiful. This is the energy of victories and payoffs here. Okay, so I know Aquariuses are going through a lot of things right now. Some of you might feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but I'm telling you, with the way these cards are progressing, yes, we're having choppiness and dicey things. The Four of Wands with the Sun, you don't get much more better than that. This is the energy of blessings. Okay, maybe Spirit's just trying to encourage you, tell you, like, hey, everything's going to be okay. Listen to this Kyle of Cups guy. He's trying to tell you, okay? Be optimistic if possible. But yeah, this is a huge energy of like massive payoffs here. So keep trucking, keep moving. Whatever it is you're trying to work on, keep working on it, keep working towards it, because this is good. Okay. Sometimes results are not instant. We kind of get spoiled a little bit in society where we kind of crave instant gratification. Sometimes it's not like that, but this is telling me everything is going to be okay in the end. Let's go through and do a quick recap, Aquarius, because I was getting a little nervous with what we had up front with double warnings, but we ended beautifully. If you look in the box before the shadow card, we have the nine of swords with the 10 of wands. Notice tons of fire, tons of air in this spread. The explosive, volatile energy. This was someone who does the absolute most, who's burning the candle at both ends. They're doing too much physically, they're doing too much mentally. This could be somebody that you are nervous about or concerned with or worried for. This is a worrisome type of energy I'm catching here. Someone might be worried about you as well. But this is Spirit warning you about these energies. Like, listen, you need to give yourself a break. Mind, body, soul. Moving to the center, we have the Eight of Swords with the Page of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this can speak about conflict and mean words, someone coming at you sideways. But another vibe I was picking up here is like somebody stressing about something that's out of their hands, something they can't control. So this energy of wound up stress is still reigning true here. And this could be two people, like one person who can do something about it, one person that can't. But regardless, as we get to the back end, the Four of Wands with the Sun card in the upright is one of the most beautiful alignments there can be in the whole entire tarot deck. It's lovely. So this could be something paying off for you in the end. This could be wins and victories of various different kinds. It could be Spirit encouraging you to keep moving, keep going, even if everything seems dark right now. So we're going to get you a shadow card. Please feel free to look into those further. Take a screenshot if you'd like. But let's shuffle this up one time, get you one shadow card. See what might be in the shadows for Aquarius. Guides, talk to me. And yes, my friends, we did have two warnings in here, so let's see if anything shows up about them in the shadow card. We're using the Shadowland Tarot. What's in the shadows for Aquarius? Let's see what's going on. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. Nice. And I've been seeing the Ace of Swords a lot for a lot of different signs here. Now, the fact that it's showing up in the shadows means that we need to look at the inverse energy of this Sword of Truth. When I see this card in the shadows, it could be somebody that's a little bit too cold, a little bit too sharp. So in this time, you're really going to want to watch like how you communicate to yourself and watch your mind state as well. Because remember, we had a lot of stress and nervousness, swords energies. So this could be Spirit telling you like, hey, try your best to keep your mind right. Take control of your thought process. Take control of your mind. Don't let it run away with you. But this is maybe Spirit asking you to be a little softer and nicer as well, because this could be cold. These are words that could hurt. Okay, so it could be about the mind or words. That's the main vibe I'm feeling with this. But Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments What is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.